It's Friday. We made it to the best part of the week, Furry Friend Friday. We've moved indoors this week here at Lawton Animal Welfare. Russell, we'll tell people why in just a second, but first things first, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing? I'm glad you guys made it down here.
Absolutely. Happy to be here as always. Why don't you just start things off by introducing us to who you told us is the queen of rats.
That's right. This is Queenie, and she's a female rat. She is the last of all the ones that we had. We had a whole bunch of them, and she is the last one. She's got red eyes. She's very beautiful. Rats make great pets. I know a lot of people can't stand rats, but a lot of people do. They really love them, and they're great pets to be had. So if anyone's interested in her, it's only a $5 adoption fee plus the $5 admin fee. So for $10, you can take her home today.
Absolutely. Well, easy enough. And we also have a cat right here we want to introduce the great people to. Tell us a little bit about this this beautiful adoptable cat right here.
Okay, well, this is a female domestic short hair, and she's 2 years old, and she's just over 8 pounds, and she is fixed. She is ready to go. The one thing we did notice about her, she's one of those nibblers. Cats sometimes nibble on people and when they're loving on them, and she does do that every now and then, so that may be why she's the last one available right now.
Absolutely, and you do have a third pet right now that's a little bit different than what we usually see in here. There's a rooster available right now as well.
I have a rooster. I even have a special spotlight video on our Facebook page, you know, highlighting them. But we're trying to get him out. He has to go to someone outside the city limits, and hopefully someone out there will come down and adopt him. So those are the 3 pets that are currently available for adoption.
Absolutely, and as we mentioned, those are the only 3 pets available right now. No dogs, no other cats. You know, tell us a little bit about why and what's going on down here at Lawton Animal Welfare.
Okay, well, it kind of started last Saturday when we did the adoption event. We had a litter of blue heeler puppies, and one of them ended up at the hospital, one of the vet clinics, with parvo, and it ended up passing. So our immediate response, once we hear that, we call all the previous, or all the adopters of the rest of the litter. One brought them back to us. It tested positive, and the others so far, I've heard, are still doing pretty good, so no other thing back. But what we did was that made me come back into the kennel, and I wanted everything on Adoption Road tested prior to sending it out. And all of a sudden, we started hitting one after the other, parvo positive, parvo positive. You know, I could see like 1 maybe or 2, but when you hit 7, that sent out a big red flag for us down here. So we started researching everything, found out that Campylobacterialis, it's the same exact symptoms. There's like 4 different viruses that it could be, or bacteria that could be, and it's the same exact symptoms, could give positive parvo results. So you had to test it. One animal had to be tested 3 times. The first one was positive, the second one was a faint, and the third one was a negative. Well, I got on the phone with Dr. Jackson from Meadowood, which I appreciate Meadowood and all the staff there. They've always been real supportive of us. And he got us a sample to be able to send off to the lab. We already collected that sample, sent it off to the lab. However, we're going to have to wait all the way until Tuesday, Wednesday of next week before we're going to get the test results back. Well, I don't want to send out any of the adoptable animals if we don't know what we're dealing with out there in the kennel. But he also gave me a parvo test to test against our parvo test, and it came back negative. Whew, that's a big sigh of relief for the shelters, because usually if there's a parvo, the only way to get rid of it is euthanize, sterilize. That's kind of what we do. And I didn't have to put those guys down, because now we're dealing with something else. It could be foodborne, it could be bacteria-borne. We just don't know at this point until that lab results come back.
Absolutely. So kind of a wait and see on a lot of the adoptable pets down here. So make sure to stay tuned to the Lawton Animal Welfare Facebook page for, you know, information on the latest and when those do become available. Right. But for this weekend, those 3 adoptable pets we talked about, when and where can people come and find them?
Well, I just want to, because someone's going to ask if we euthanized them all last night. We did not. I just want to make that clear that Absolutely. We didn't euthanize any of them. We were waiting on the test results back from his test that he gave me today, which came back negative. But anyways, we are located down here at 2104 Southwest 6th Street.
We'll see you down here. And again, make sure to check out Lawton Animal Welfare on Facebook.